What is up, guys? I'm gonna try to make a very quick video, so you can just call me. You can either call me Derek, because that's my name. I'm Derek. You can call me D-Bands, because I like the name D-Bands, or you can call me D-Rock. Whatever you feel comfortable with in the comment section. Whatever, call me whatever you want, man. But today what I'm going to be doing is reviewing these bad boys. And they're called the Jordan 12 International Flights. They came out about 2 months ago. I got them on the release date. I believe they dropped September 17th of this year. So that's only like 2 months ago. We're in November, right? Yeah, October, September. I think it's 2 months. So I just remember I got these. I haven't done a video because my YouTube sucks right now because it never blew up. Everyone's just not caring, and no one wants to watch my videos. So is what it is, I guess. You know what I mean? Is what it is. Let's get straight into this. I don't want to waste any more time. Before though, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. Show me that I could get my YouTube base up and I could have some fans that actually enjoy my sneak vids. I would love that. If you enjoy it. If you hate me, then don't subscribe, because why would you want to watch me if you hate me? But if you do enjoy, and I'm telling you, I will get some great content coming out. If you did enjoy, subscribe and like the video. Mean a lot. I'm trying to get out there. Anyways, Jordan 12 International Flight. Let's get it. So, starting off, I would like to show you this awesome True Religion shirt that I wore. I paid a good bit. I forget how much I paid for this. I got this shit, though. This shit was expensive. This shit was like $1.50, I believe, back when I first got it a couple years ago. Anyways, why am I doing this? Anyways, so, but I'm just saying, I wore it with these, and I think it just went so good, yeah, I mean, they matched it so well is what I'm saying. I got the Truey hat on. I was like $50 or $45 or something like that. But yeah, these match really well with this, especially when they're on my feet. They blended in more. They just look cool. And I used to have a pair of Legend Blue 4s that matched this Truey identical. Like, it had the, if you know what Legend Blue 4s look like, they were dark blue, or they were all white, which looked cool, but then they had the dark blue on it, and they had the light blue on the Jumpman on the tongue and the Jumpman on the back. So it had every color that this shirt had. It had the little bit of, I don't know if the shirt had any white in it, but the white popped because white goes with anything. And then it had both blues in it. I couldn't believe how head-on it was. But I don't have them anymore. Regardless, these match very well today, and I actually like them more than the Legend Blues. Even though they didn't have both blues, I think that these are amazing. Let's get straight into this, dude. Okay, so starting off, you have a off-white looking color. Off-white is just like a creamish white. Pretty much, it's like a cream white. That's all you need to know, man. Cream white. Okay, also, it has like a royal blue, or you can call it like a navy blue type deal, which looks really cool, and I'll get into this in a second. You see it says Jumpman right there, like all the 12s do on this little silver. By the way, if you want my humble opinion, I think that the silver really pops. The silver looks a lot better than any other color they could have put there. White would have blended in, blue would have blended in, red would have looked shitty because there's not much red on this shoe. So the silver, even though it's an off silver compared to this shiny stuff, I think I get the concept, and I think it really blends in. So anyways, these are kind of, like, these remind me of Japanese clouds. I don't know if that's what they are, but anyways, the whole entire shoe has these awesome Japanese clouds or flowers, or not, I don't think they're flowers. I think they're clouds. Whatever you want to call them, though. Getting skeet. Just popped the Zan 50,000 in Japan. Alright, so on the ass, you got an awesome 23 in red, which looks amazing. It pops. I feel it. Any other color wouldn't have been right to me. The blue would have blended in. I mean, red looks amazing. Now, if you're wondering the Chinese writing, this is one of the first pairs of J's that I remember have something different. There's only a few other pairs. Now, I don't know 12s. I don't study 12s like that. I do like 12s. I have a few off the top of my head I'm going to, but I don't know 12s all like that. But if I'm not mistaken, the only 12s that I remember that have the different back tab thing right here, because most of the 12s say quality inspired by the greatest or whatever up there, and then it says Air Jordan down it or something like that. I don't have them right with me, but using image memory in my head of what my flu games look like, but most of them do. The only other ones that have something special on the back, I think, are the Dornbeckers and maybe even the CNY 12s. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the CNYs do, but I think they do. Regardless, though, these are the Japan 12s, so Chinese New Year versus Japan. Which is better? Well, these are the Chinese New Years on steroids, because trust me, these are the shit. I love these. The CNYs are no comparison. The CNYs are simply, in my humble opinion, a ripoff of the Taxi 12s with a little bit of, customization up there. You know what I mean? A little bit of added on stuff, like Chinese lettering up there. Man, who cares? The Taxi 12s look better than the Chinese New Year's, so I don't know what they were getting at. And these make the Chinese New Year's look bad. Again, on this side, I didn't show this again with the chrome little eyelets or shoe, or lace thingies, whatever you want to call them. I don't know, lace hoops. I don't know, call them whatever you want. It's just me. Again, with some more silver on that side, off white. Some, of course, the whole shoe's still in that cloud stuff on the toe box. I don't know if you can see it right. Get it in the light a little bit. You can see the flowers again. Now, one thing I would like to say is, I'm not trying to take too much time on this video. We're 6 minutes in. This shoe right here is amazing for two reasons. Because, one, it has all this detail. But two, if you're out in the sun, trust me, this shoe looks 100 times better. You're seeing it right now when it's pitch black outside and I got lights on in my kitchen. Trust me. You haven't seen nothing, dog. When you see these out in the sun, dude, it's a whole different story. Whole different. These are like 100 times fresher. The whole entire design on the shoe is flashing. It's like, because this isn't painted on. This is like in the suede or nubuck or whatever material this is. I guess suede is nubuck. Anyways, see how it's like embedded in there, like carved. Anyways, when the sun hits it, it just totally, like, you can see it so well. It looks like it blends in the shoe right here because it's dark. When it's dark, of course it blends in. But when that sun hits it, you can really see how amazing and how much detail is in the shoe. The detail really pops with the sun as well. You can see a little glance of it with the light hitting it. These chrome things though, when the sun's hitting them, wow, the bling bling. And yeah, the whole thing just pops. I love it. Got the red Jumpman, the tongue. I don't know if I already showed you. The inside is also one of those cool looking insides. They put a lot of detail and work into it. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's just something extra, you know what I mean? And it kind of feel cool. It's not just the plain Jane, like all the, no, it got some detail. So, it has some of the Chinese, stuff going on there. Or, I mean, Japanese, sorry, I shouldn't mix it up like that. No offense to the shoe. Down there you can see, I guess, and in some other places, there's this shoe. Each one is, like, kind of different in a way. Like, the inside, they didn't make them all the same. It's this one that has the Japanese right there. I mean, this one has a tube, it's on the bottom. My point is, though, that the insides are real custom as well, or, did up as well. I don't know if you can read that, but it says, Air Jordan, look, here we go, waste another 40 seconds taking shoelaces out. It says Air Jordan International, just that's because what they are, that's what they are, and it advertises it. So it's part of a pack. There was 3 pairs. You had to buy all 3 pairs separately, and they came out different dates. But there was the international 3s, the 5s, and the 12s. And I got to tell you, by far the 12s are the best. I mean, these are my favorite 12s. I've had Taxi 12s. I've had Flu Game 12s. I still own my Flu Game 12s. I did sell the Taxi 12s for $170 like a year ago. I regretted it ever since. I really did. I love those shoes, but you know what? I have a lot of other J's, and I just know now I will never sell another pair of my J's unless it's like Motorsport 4s or something crappy. I will never sell like Heat though, like Taxi 12s. Should never let them go. But anyways, I wore the Taxi 12s, and no one even said anything. I went to school, and people acted like I had no cool shoes on. I wore the Taxis, and people were getting more attention over the new Boardwalks. I understand the Taxis were old news, they came out, but the Taxis are worth more. And you know what? The normal person does not know how much a Jordan's worth. They don't, unless they are like me and they stay on StockX and check all the prices and stuff, they don't know the difference. They just say, oh, those are old, these are new. I mean, I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying at least in school and stuff, people don't realize that you know, this pair might be worth $400 and theirs is worth $200. Regardless, I'm not talking about any other shoe, but I wore Taxis. I didn't get one compliment at the time. The Boardwalks had just came out and stuff, them, or whatever, Velvets or whatever. They were them burgundy, red or whatever, 12s. Anyways, though, those were out. I didn't get any compliments. Now, I wore Flu Games, and as soon as I was on the bus, someone said, ooh, you got them? And I said, yeah. I said, the Flu Games. They said, yeah, I like them. And then I got a couple other people eyeballing them up like, ooh, Flu Game 12s. But all honesty, even though the Flu Games are worth like, they're not really worth that much. I think the Flu Games are worth like $270 or something like that, and these are $200 right now, or like $190 still. So the Flu Games aren't worth a whole lot more, but I got more attention. You know, these are like $100 almost, at least. You know what I mean? So if these were $190, if you got Flu Games for like $290, which I believe that's almost my size is, let's say $100 more the Flu Games, or let's just round that up, because it's around that anyways. You know what I mean in general. So if you had the pair of Flu Games, you paid $100 more, and I rocked these, I got way more attention in these. You want to know why? Because of detail. So you know what that tells me? Price isn't always everything. It really isn't. And I'm not here to preach about that. And I love Heat. Don't get me wrong, bro. I love rocking Bel Air 5s. But you have no idea. I rock all these cool old releases. I'll break out a pair of Bel Airs, you know what I mean? That, like, because I don't really wear my J's unless I'm going somewhere nice. I wear shitty Air Force Ones to walk around the whole entire neighborhood. And if I'm not doing anything good or wearing anything good to match my shoes, trust me, these sit in boxes way more than they get. When these sit, these will fall apart before I screw them up. Put it that way. All my shoes sit in boxes in my non-Jordan shoes. I only keep Jordans in boxes. Everything else, like my Air Force Ones, which I have a bunch of too, and Air Max 90s, and I have some of the older LeBron 10s and 11s and stuff like that. Anyways, though, all them, I have shoe racks. I have multiple shoe racks that those sit on, but all the J's stay in boxes. All the J's, if they're in boxes, lit. So, anyways, though, my point is these will wear off. You know what I mean? These will disintegrate before I screw them up, which is pretty cool about me. So I like that, because in a couple years, I know these are new now in 2018, but you know, let's say in 2023 or something, I'll break these out. Damn, I can't believe I'm saying that. 2023, time flies. I was born in 01. I'm 17 right now. 2023, it's not even gonna be right. It's like some Back to the Future stuff. God, I don't even know. But anyways, these, I can't wait to break them out in a few years, and everyone's gonna be like, damn, I had them. I love that feeling when someone says, oh, I had them. It's like, yeah, where they at now? You trashed them? Yeah, I figured. I still got mine. Want to know why? Because I take care of my shit. And you can't get them now because you're going to pay an arm and a leg to get a new pair because they sold out. So, bam! In your face. But anyways, these are cool, and all my point is I got way off topic again. My point was, though, it's not always about how much they're worth, you know, because I wore Heat downtown downtown, I wore Heat downtown where the city I live at near. But anyways, I wore Heat down there before. I wore Bel Airs 2 different occasions. I wore them down there hoping. I walked in the shoe stores hoping someone would say something like, damn, you got the Bel Air still from 2013? People don't give a frick. I'm trying not to cuss on my channel. People don't care at all about them Bel Airs. I was like, damn. I wore True Blue 3s down there before. No one said anything. I mean, I actually really never got a compliment before on a pair of shoes down there. I don't think. I think I got a compliment on my I forget what pair I wore, but it was like some guy bumming. He was like, I like your shoes, blah blah blah, that I was wearing, and then afterwards I think it might have been like my Aqua Ace that I no longer have, but I don't know. It was one pair, maybe Wolf Grey 3s. Who cares? I had a pair of shoes, and he's like, I like your shoes, young man, blah blah blah. He just wanted money. He thought, oh, if he complimented me because I was wearing a nice outfit and nice shoes, J's, he thought that I was gonna give him some free money. And you know what? It's not that I don't help homeless people. If I really thought they were in need, I mean, I don't know their life stories. So I couldn't tell you which ones are good and which ones weren't. But I'm not gonna give somebody $5 so they can hit up, a bunch of other people and buy a 30 piece of crack. You know what I mean? That's not what I do. So if you're homeless, I'm very sorry. It's just hard.